Greetings, fellow beardsmen. This is Brandon Dennis from GrowABeardNow.com. Today I'm coming to review the Tea Tree Beard Oil by Beardbrand. You can get this any number of places. I have a link to its listing where you can find it. And this is one of the more popular beard oils in the industry. You see it almost at any beard convention. People are constantly using it. They have a great marketing presence, a great online presence. But today we're going to review the Tea Tree Beard Oil by Beardbrand on a number of different factors. If you've seen my other reviews, you notice that I put a lot of emphasis on branding and packaging and marketing. And the reason for that, as I explained in many videos, is because when you're shopping for beard oil online, you can't sniff it, or feel it, or rub it into the palms of your hands, or try it on your beard. You can't see the texture or have any tactile interaction with it. You can only see the bottle. So in terms of its success, the bottle is important, the label is important. So what we have here is actually a unique shape of bottle for most of the beard oils that I've seen. Most bottles of beard oil come in round Boston bottles, which is typical, nothing wrong with that. Here we have a rectangular bottle. It still holds 1 fluid ounce. You're going to find 1 fluid ounce bottles all over the place. Still holds an ounce, but it's in a nice rectangular shape, and it's an amber color. I think that having an amber bottle is important because it helps keep the beard oil fresh. It's going to extend the lifespan of your beard oil because it filters out a lot of sunlight, which can cause beard oil to age due to the nature of carrier oils. But of course, if you store it in a cool, dry place, it's not going to matter much. And then we have the label itself. So what we have is a silver label that wraps around the square bottle, and it simply says Tea Tree Beard Oil. Okay, it's short, sweet, masculine. You know, Hemingway was well known for his brevity, so no fault there. And then on the side we have a nice logo that says Beardbrand, and they've got their little icon. So they're making really good use of space. They've got all the ingredients listed on the back. It's okay. I wouldn't say it's bad. It's definitely not bad. It doesn't pop, in my opinion. There are a couple of other labels, and I'll go over them in some of my other reviews. Some of my other reviews where the label really pops and it looks compelling, and sometimes they'll even have some artwork on them. Let's see, what's a good example of that? The Grave Before Shave beard oil guys. I've got a link to them in the description of this video. They've got some really amazing labels. Compared, like if you were to set the two side by side, I think those would probably be a little bit more compelling. One of the reasons is that the silver of the label doesn't have enough contrast with the actual blackness of the text. You can still read it, so it's not the end of the world. And then one final thing is that when you screw off the top, nothing. Sometimes you're going to find a little glass eyedropper, sometimes you're going to find a squirt bottle, sometimes you'll even find a little restrictor that makes sure that you're not using too much beard oil. But here we don't find any of that. So it's just a screw on top, very simple, cheap to produce. Well, not necessarily cheap to produce, I don't mean that. What I mean is that the bottle is common. It's a very common type of bottle opening. And what I would prefer is something a little bit more useful instead of just putting it into your hands. But overall, I really like the bottle shape. It feels good in the hand. It's going to be extending the life of your beard oil. But now we get to the nitty-gritty beyond presentation. Let's talk about how it looks, feels, smells, touches, and so forth. Now, since we don't have an eyedropper or any other applicator, we're going to have to gingerly put this into your hand. And it's easy to waste beard oil, by the way, if you're just dipping this in. So what we're going to do is we're just going to dump it like that. And we have about that much left on our hand, which isn't a whole lot to work with, so I'm going to do it once more. There. So we have a little bit of beard oil. Let's spread it around. You know, depending on the size of your beard, you may want more than this, but what I'm instantly noticing is that it's silky. It has a very silky feel to it. I've experimented with a number of other beard oils today because I've been shooting a lot of reviews today, and some of the others just feel kind of thick and oily. This feels really silky. Let me try it again. It's possible that I've just used too much oil in the past. No, this one's really silky and smooth. It almost feels like a lubrication. No, it feels really good between the hands. So let's try it on the beard. Goes on well. I don't know how you could have beard oil that does not go on well, but it's going on well. Feels good in the beard. It's conditioning it. Let's smell it. One of the things you can do is take your beard after putting the beard oil in and then cup it. Just go, oh, like you're smelling coffee. You're going to a cupping. only with your beard. Oh, nice. All right, so this is a tea tree smell, which has a distinct sort of, you can always tell tea tree beard oil from non-tea tree beard oil by the unique smell. It's kind of got a sharpness, I guess is a good way to describe it. Man, I'm having all sorts of casualties. So I'm just brushing it through the beard, and typically I'll use a beard comb, but today, for some reason, I decided to use a beard brush. And when you use a beard brush, you tend to pull out many of the hairs that are in its telogen phase. The telogen is the resting phase of the beard hair, which means that it's easy to pull out because the other new hair that's beneath it is just starting to grow. So I'm pulling out a lot of casualties today. But anyway, it combs well, and look at the gloss, the sheen that my beard has in terms of beard oil. It's working pretty well. It's silky, it's smooth. Let's take a look at the smell again. Yep, a distinct tea tree smell, which is very kind of sharp and fresh, almost like menthol, but not really. It's the best I can compare it to is menthol, but it's not menthol. It's very pleasant, and one of the nice things about tea tree oil inside a beard oil is that it's great with skin conditions. If you're flaking, if you've got psoriasis or eczema beneath your beard, the tea tree oil, I don't know how or why, but it can really help heal up those problem areas and for some people. Now that said, using too much tea tree oil can cause problem areas in other people. So it's something to experiment with. I wouldn't say tea tree oil is for everybody because, again, some people might have a reaction to it. But for me, I really enjoy tea tree oil because it just feels good on the face and it sticks with me all day. So that's my review of the Beardbrand tea tree oil. Great bottle in terms of presentation. I might work on the label if it was me, but nothing really bad about it. And I really wish that they would find some sort of different applicator for the head of the bottle, just to make it easier to work with. But all in all, a great beard oil. And check out my website, growabeardnow.com, for more beard oil reviews, beard balm reviews, other guides, how to grow a long beard, why do men grow beards, lots of stuff like that. You can find a lot of the products that I'm reviewing in the description of this video. Happy bearding, ladies and gentlemen.